Hey, everybody, welcome to Don't Make Me Come Back There. We are a funny podcast about family. I'll start over. I do notice that in the clips.
Now you notice it, huh?
Yeah. I noticed it in the clip of you doing the makeup.
The Costco clip, that was BTS.
And I can hear the makeup, so. Or I can hear the AC. All right, in 3, 2, 1. Hey, everybody, welcome to Don't Make Me Come Back There. We are a funny podcast about family. My name is Dustin Nickerson. I'm a stand-up comedian, the host of the aforementioned podcast. And alongside me, in our state-of-the-art recording studio above Public Square Coffee in downtown La Mesa, California, is my lovely wife, my co-host, and my best friend, my overall best friend. There's a combo of the two titles you've had over the years. Melissa Nickerson.
Hey there.
Romping it up.
That's right.
You know, she came, she saw, she romped.
It's fall, y'all.
It's fall, y'all. Don't ever say it again.
It's a joke.
Hey, our producer, Lara, is here as
I'm
well.
just teeing up the
We
topic.
are here to talk about fall. I already named the episode. Did I put it in the thing?
No, you
I
didn't.
thought come on. You ready for this? Because we're going to talk about how popular fall has gotten.
Yeah.
The rise of fall.
Oh, that's good.
The rise of fall? I mean, come on. The Rise of Fall is a great episode title.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Unless we got to be more like, is fall the best season? If we got to, get those clicks up. Because if people aren't watching it, why do you even do it? Just kidding. I meant that sarcastically, and then I realized it didn't mean, it didn't come across as cheeky as I meant it to be.
I don't want to be here.
I don't want to be here anymore. So we got a lot of stuff we're going to talk about. Middle kids, we're going to do a weekend recap. We got lots of emails from you guys, and then we're going to talk about the rise of fall. Fall's getting so popular these days. Read a couple articles about why that is. First off, let's do some tour dates.
Okay.
Coming up, let's see. This is going to come out 2 Tuesdays from now. So next weekend or the following weekend, September 26th and 27th, I'm going to be at Stamford, Connecticut at the New York Comedy Club. I know that's very confusing. Some clubs do that. They like to have the name of a city in a different city. And that is like there was the Boston Comedy Club in New York for a while. It's very confusing. October 3rd, I'm going to be at the Kentucky Comedy Festival in Murray, Kentucky. And then the next day, I'm going to be in Boston at Arts in the Armory. After that, October 9th through 11th, the Punchline in San Francisco, one of my favorite clubs and probably my favorite city. That in Chicago. I love it so much. October 16th through 18th, the Comedy Club of Kansas City, which is in Florida. I'm kidding. That one is actually in Kansas City. October 25th, the Neptune, Seattle. That is very close to selling out, the Neptune Theater. Seattle, you're so good to us. So buy shows to that. Corvallis the next day. I think both those, the Majestic Theaters, I think both of those are sold out, are close. There might be a couple one-offs. Northwest is very good to us. And then more quickly, November 14th through 16th, Zany's Comedy Club, Nashville. November 28th through 30th, Mike Drop Comedy Club in San Diego. And then December and beyond, we've got Tulsa, Oklahoma City, Brooklyn, New Jersey, Dallas, Houston. Now we're into the new year. Dallas, Houston. Some new ones on sale. Boise, Idaho, Boise. People, you have been asking for me to come there for so long. If you don't show up to the Knitting Factory on February 12th, that's your other home club, Mel. You got the Stress Factory. If you go to the Knitting Factory, you won't go to the Stress Factory. Or is that where you go? In theory.
In theory. Yeah.
The Knitting Factory, Boise, Idaho, followed up in Salt Lake that weekend. New ones on sale also February 19th through 22nd. Desert Ridge Improv in Phoenix, Arizona. Tacoma Comedy Club in March. Fort Wayne, Indiana in April. Portland in April. Spokane in April / early May. New one on sale. I don't even know if you've seen all these, Mel.
I have. Yeah, I do bands in town.
Yeah. Biltmore Cabaret in Vancouver, BC.
Ooh.
Cincinnati, Louisville, lots of new dates on sale. There'll be a huge rollout of the I want to say Q1 and 2, but nobody wants to hear that language. First half of the year, I'm really hoping, I don't, not to, it's a little Dustin's comedy corner here. I'm really hoping to not headline much next summer. I would love to not have the pressure. It's hard to sell tickets during the summer.
Yeah.
And I would just really love to go hard, I mean, I always go hard. I did 48 weekends last year. But to go hard January through June, cool it in July, August, chill out a little bit, maybe do a festival here and there, maybe go on vacation, maybe go out with Nate or something, anything like that. Anybody would be real. Those are chill. Those are vacations. Maybe go to some volleyball camps. Maybe do a vacation that doesn't involve you. Sorry. We talked about this. Have we talked about this on the pod about how, well, it was a couple weeks ago I articulated this about how I don't mind whimsically talking about the future and you hate it.
Yeah.
Like I just saw in your eyes.
About that.
Huh?
I don't think no, I don't think
you
so.
shut down immediately. You got, not only did you like stop engaging, and I'm not mad at you for this. You kind of, you're like, you got kind of upset.
Yeah, I mean, whimsically daydreaming is not a strength of mine.
Well, I don't even think it's not a strength. You hate it.
No, I don't enjoy it. Just like in the weeds.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, because I'm thinking about, are they kids going to have summer jobs?
Yeah.
And when does Joel go back to school? And when do we move him in? And what kind of volleyball camps does Gloria need to be in next summer? And this morning I was thinking, which club volleyball team will Claire be in?
Yeah.
Which is hilarious. Because they require various weekends and trips. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. Yeah, is all that.
Well,
Yeah.
I think we have talked about this before on the pod, but like,
right now.
it is important to have, in a couple, it's important to have somebody that's in the clouds and one that's in the weeds.
Yeah. Well,
Because
I just
together,
think opposites attract, you know? So,
yeah.
yeah.
Well, because then that way you stay on the ground, which is where you need to be. You shouldn't be in the weeds and you shouldn't be in the clouds. You need to be on the ground.
I know.
You need to be, but that's,
there's a tension.
There's a tension.
Absolutely.
And then I get mad when you get in the weeds and you get mad when I get in the clouds.
Yes.
So together we got our feet on the ground.
Well, it is, I mean, as a parent and a business owner, you're thinking like 9 months to a year out.
Yeah.
Like, if you put your kids in summer camps, the deposits are due like in January and February.
Right.
And you do really have to plan out these bigger decisions.
Yeah.
Like moves or like vacations or, like, so, and everything affects everything.
It does, yeah.
That's the hard
Spiderweb,
part.
right? Yeah.
Yeah. So it is hilarious how I already, like this morning, I was already thinking about the summer.
Yeah.
But like through all the practicals.
Yeah.
Like the day-to-day, like this kid here, this kid there, and then you're like, oh, yeah.
You're thinking through the practicals, and I'm like, we should go to Japan.
And I'm like, maybe I should get Instacart.
But you need both. You need someone to dream about going to Japan, or you'll never leave. Or because you will stay in the weeds and you will be miserable in the weeds. Like, you can't, the person in the weeds needs someone in the clouds for their own joy, because you're not happy in the weeds. You're comfortable in the weeds.
Comfortable.
But you're not happy in the weeds. And the person in the clouds needs someone who's in the weeds so they don't go to jail for tax fraud, or they don't forget to pay their parking tickets. The person in the clouds needs someone in the weeds so you have health insurance. So you need
1,000%.
both.
Yeah. But I'm like comfortable in my discomfort.
Yeah. So the person,
Because I would never.
Yeah.
I would never stop.
Yeah.
I would never take a break.
Yeah.
I would never take a vacation.
It's true.
I wouldn't even plan a vacation the day before.
You won't.
The day before, I'm like, don't even ask me.
Yeah. The day before a vacation, you'll be like, I don't want to pack. Is this even worth it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like despairing because the task at hand seems like too impossible.
Yeah. And the task is rounding up your toiletries. That's the task at hand.
Yeah. I'm like, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
Yeah.
I'm going to stay home.
Yeah, I'm going to stay home. I'm here in the weeds.
I'm going to do the chores
I
at
like
home.
the weeds. I'll say hi to my worms.
You can go.
Yeah.
You can go.
You need me so you'll go on vacation, and I need you so we have insurance when I get hurt on that vacation. I'm like, do we have out-of-state insurance? What do we do?
Help.
Do we have coverage on rental cars? Oh, we do. Good. I'll rent the car. You make sure we have insurance on the rental car. Well, tell us. I would. You tell us if our relationship is unique in that way. I don't think it is. I think this is a lot of time, and this is important to identify it. And it's important not to get mad when the other person does it. Like, it is important to me that you don't kill a dream. I was like, there's no harm in me thinking about this, but it's also important that I don't get mad when you pull us down to the practical. I don't mind if my dream thing doesn't work out, by the way. The whimsical thinking, it doesn't, if I'm like, we should go to Japan. If we never go to Japan, I'm not upset that we never made it to Japan. But just thinking about it
stresses
you out.
Like, that's because last night at like 9 p.m. I had to do this like waiver for a volleyball club, and it's like, create an account for your kid, find the team. I never found the team.
And this was just one form one day. And then you have a million of these.
Do the extended plan, okay, and then pay the fee, and then download the certificate, send it to the club director.
Yeah.
Like, and it's just the clunkiest website and the worst.
Yeah.
Like, I think I did it wrong. And I'm just like so mad and frustrated, and and it's past due.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm dealing with.
Yeah.
And so then like that same day you're like, what about Japan? And I'm like, like,
You're right.
The weeds are killing me.
The weeds are, but sometimes you are the weed, Mel. You're my weed. Sometimes you're in like a cement parking lot looking for weeds that aren't there. I'm like, hey, Mel, there's no weeds at the beach.
Let them be. They're not hurting anyone.
This is why, and I know you are very busy and in the weeds, and you got the practical stuff that you're always dealing with, which is why, and we'll talk about this, which is why when Taylor dropped me off at urgent care on Friday, I go, don't tell Mel. Because I'm like, I'll tell her later, but there's nothing she can do to help with this situation. I don't need her right now. She's got her own stuff going on. And the last thing that she needs is a call from her famous friend going, Dustin's in urgent care. Send us emails at don'tmakemecomebackThere@gmail.com. Leave some comments on the YouTube page, or on the YouTube video of the episode, in the Facebook group, Dustin Nickerson Comedy Fans. Tell us, I would love to hear some clouds versus weeds stories in relationships and couples, because I don't think we are alone like this. So, Andy, I think you sent this to us. They saw this online, or somebody did. So I actually just looked this up, and apparently it's true. Oh, no, this was in the Facebook group. Sorry. Somebody posted in this Facebook group. Middle children are dwindling. In the 1970s, it was common to have 3 or 4 children. Today, almost 65% of women with children only have 1 or 2. So the middle child is becoming increasingly rare. And then somebody said this, the fact that middle children are going extinct is the most middle child thing I've ever heard.
No. They're like, if we could get rid of one, it's the middle.
Middle children, I'm like, they're like, well, I'm not being seen, so I might as well disappear. That is very interesting to think. As people have less kids,
they do.
There's no more middle children.
I mean, I will say. I
didn't even know there were middle children. I've never known one.
I will say, like, having 3 kids at 3 schools is very difficult.
Yeah.
And so I understand for a lot of reasons why families are choosing to have 2. You know?
I totally get it.
From a practical standpoint, like the third really does like unleash like chaos.
Yeah.
Or the fourth, Andy. But it's hilarious. It's so funny.
Yeah, sociologically, it's very interesting that we're getting rid of middle children.
And I would have never thought through that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
As a middle child.
Myself.
Yeah, how do you feel about this as a middle child?
I mean, I think all the middle kids are just fighting for survival.
Yeah.
Yeah. Living in the shadows of our older siblings and the cute little ones behind us. Yes.
I'm going to ask you.
Maybe a couple less art majors out there.
Yeah. Let me ask you this.
So, sorry, world.
This is a thought exercise and I know you hate these, but we are a podcast that makes content, so I need you to go with me down a thought exercise, Mel. What is a stronger identifier of a personality in your mind? Like what helps define somebody and make them who they are? Their birth order or their Enneagram sign? Because I know these are
Enneagram number.
An Enneagram sign, which is Enneagram number, which is just a version of astrology.
It's a personality test.
Yeah.
What's a bigger?
What defines a person more, in your opinion? Their birth order, or their Enneagram number?
I would say birth order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a girl who loves the Enneagram.
I do love the Enneagram.
But you love talking birth order too.
Like both. I just find it really interesting.
Yeah.
But I do think that birth order. I mean, here's the thing with Enneagram. It's all about like what you're motivated by, and for a lot of people, they have to figure that out as an adult. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Because you have to live kind of your childhood, and then you can kind of.
Yeah, it's realized. Like birth orders, like you don't get to pick it
from the get-go.
Right.
You can be like, you can have like a one-day-old sibling in your like birth order.
Yeah.
You know,
where are you at again?
Yeah,
Andy?
I'm a 9/7 wing. Oh,
no, birth order. I don't care about
oldest.
Enneagrams. Yeah, you're the oldest. That makes sense of all that independence. Of you're an independent contractor. You're like
still trying to prove myself.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's nice.
I've never put any. I think because my household situation was pretty unique. I've never put much weight into birth order personally because we're two, and my older, and I'm the youngest, but my older was my sister, and it was a single parent house, and so it's just never. I don't feel like I mean, I could be wrong. Do I have baby like? Am I the baby of the family in your mind? Because by birth order standards, I'm the baby.
Sure. And are you guys like 3.5 years apart?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think 2.5. Yeah.
Okay.
She graduated.
I think it's 4.
It's 2. She graduated in 2000. I graduated in 2003. But she's in December and I'm in October. So I think
pretty much 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that birth order, you can be a firstborn daughter and then kind of be a firstborn son.
Yeah.
Kind of. If it's like 3-ish or 4 years apart, I think. But yeah, you're the secondborn.
Yeah?
You're secondborn.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Pretty independent, Mel.
No, but I didn't say baby.
I
said secondborn.
Okay.
I'm not saying you're not independent.
Yeah.
I'm saying that the firstborn can kind of get like cherished. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, because Jessica was also the first grandchild.
Yeah.
On both sides. Not on both sides. On your mom's side.
The firstborn gets cherished, you're saying?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, the first grandkid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
right. Does it seem like the birth order thing doesn't really take, like, structure until it's actually 3? Like, because, like, 1 and 2, like, just don't kind of operate by exactly the youngest, oldest, middle.
Yeah.
Like, until you get the middle, it doesn't really, like...
That's a good point. I think
doesn't
also...
feel like there's a baby until there's a third. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So I think, especially when it's a girl-boy, boy girl. You know, like
right.
it's different when it's like brothers.
I also think
Yeah.
it's also different when it's a single parent house.
Absolutely.
You know,
absolutely.
like so.
Yeah.
Now let me ask you this, Mel. Do you know is there
I think it's interesting.
is there a correlation between Enneagram numbers and birth order? I'm sure someone has come up with yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think a lot of firstborn children can be ones, which is like
firstborn. Yeah.
which is like
that makes sense.
black and white and responsible.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfectionist.
Yeah, perfectionistic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't gotta look at that to me.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do some more comments here. This is on YouTube. Someone commented, I love it when Joel texts during the podcast. It makes me feel like I'm part of the family.
Oh,
that's nice. This is from Scott. He said, I think this is in the Facebook group. If you're ever on the road, Dustin, if you're ever on the road and unavailable for the pod, I'm pretty sure that Andy and Mel can hold it down with a food episode. I'm here for it. You guys want it? I'd be happy to take a week off.
Love that.
So thanks, Scott, for chiming that in. We can scroll down a little more.
I do want to do, real quick, can I just plug Patreon Zoom? Yeah, while I'm thinking of it.
If you're unfamiliar with Patreon, it's a way you can give a little more to the pod and get a little more. We do things like meet and greets at shows, cameos, monthly Zoom hang where everybody gets on and just chit-chats and bingo dingos, what are you watching, and so on and so forth. And our next one coming up is...
Well, I just realized it might be after we release this one, so we might have to wait for the October.
It was
Zoom.
great.
Yeah,
Thanks for doing
it. Really good time. But also, did you say behind the scenes?
Yeah. Oh, and the weekly behind the scenes too. So.
Yeah, so there's extra stuff if you're a patron.
I don't think we read this email, but I could be wrong.
Okay.
Mel, can you read it? This is from Beth, subject Little League graduate.
Okay, let's do it. Our youngest is graduating in mere days. He has played baseball practically year-round since he was 3, with my husband coaching most seasons. As I prepared his senior board, it was hard not to be a little emotional and sentimental. I tried to focus on the things I will not miss. I will never run another concession stand, organizing parent volunteers to run the gate, and I will never have to organize parents supplying away game meals.
Hold on there. Let me stop right there. Yesterday, I looked at you and I was like, I can't wait for you to one day get out of all the team parent group chats.
I know. I did leave. I left an app yesterday.
And you were like sad about it. And I was like, these have been stressful for you.
Yeah.
Like, you love the week.
Yeah. I left the track parents group and it broke my heart.
And then I sent you the
but it was time.
I sent you the Star Wars Let the Past Die gif.
Yep.
Kill it if you have to.
Okay, so this is great. Beth continues, my current advice to young sports families is to physically print several pictures from each season and throw them in a box. Come senior year, everyone will be asking for pictures for different projects, and it will be nice to have them available quickly. Pictures,
pro tip, yeah.
Storage methods change, and it's nice to have everything where you can find it. This is not our first time through this graduation thing, and I promise it ends up okay. I actually enjoy them just as much as young adults. A big fan, Beth. Thank you, Beth. That's brilliant. My friend, I did not do this, but my friend suggested in your iPhone making a photo album for your kids.
Yeah.
Each kid. Especially when they're entering, like they're in high school.
I think it kind of does that for you, right?
Well, yeah, but you
folder?
you can group it into an album. I understand what you're saying,
yeah,
but
yeah.
like you
Smart,
like pin it in there or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you do the yearbook page or the blah blah blah, and you're not like digging.
Makes sense. Yeah.
So, our daughter just auditioned. And we had to have like a 1x2 inch photo, like of her. And she looks so different from her school photo last year.
Yeah.
And I was like scrambling. And then one of my friends had one of those disposable cameras. It was like the exact, or not disposable, those
instant cameras.
Instant cameras. It was the exact size.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's brilliant.
Need
because,
that. Smart.
I was like literally, formatting and printing and cutting and pasting, and she just like slapped it on there.
Read Beth's PS
great.
here.
Oh, okay.
This is also
okay.
from Beth. Yeah. Oh, scroll up
P.S.
still.
Sorry.
You read a comment from me several months ago, and my ID simply said Mama Bee. I love that you riffed on it a little bit. I am not a beekeeper, but have a bee-themed third grade classroom. Our oldest daughter's nickname was Bee when she was little, and it just stuck. I did recently become a chicken mama accidentally.
How does that happen?
And that is beekeeping adjacent. I guess chickens is what I'm doing now instead of baseball. They were a surprise teacher gift from a student. Who does that? Actually, I do love them.
That's great.
Wow.
This next email, Mel, I've never laughed harder at an email we've ever gotten. This next one, scroll down. Read it from Jared.
Okay, Jared. For Ricolette's world to get bigger, Fondue's world had to get smaller. Jared, you win. Was that the entire email?
That's the whole email he sent. Jared just said it.
Joel's the raclette and we're the fondue.
I've never felt so seen in an email of someone who understands what we do and talk about on a pod.
Wow. Wow.
And his last name is Raclette. Is that what we're seeing?
No,
here?
that's the subject.
Got
Sorry.
it.
Yeah.
Okay,
For
but
Raclette's
man.
probably gonna be funny.
It's perfect.
This one is from Casey. I'll read this one. Casey, subject,
Hi,
thanks for the
Casey.
book. Hi, Dustin and Melissa. Y'all quickly became one of my two favorite podcasts after I discovered you through the Nateland podcast last summer. My husband and I wanted to see Dustin and Eugene this last spring, but couldn't get childcare figured out. It's tough to have parent fans. We live in Beaverton and would have needed overnight care, which is complicated. And I'd been eyeing tickets for that Corvallis shows coming up in October, but we'd already been traveling to Denver, Dustin's fave, in October for my stepson's wedding. So another trip like that felt like a lot. Imagine my disappointment when I discovered only after the fact that Dustin had opened for Taylor right next door in Portland a couple weeks ago. I was kicking myself over that missed opportunity. So, did I make a special trip to Pal's last Friday after my husband dropped our son off at his first day of kindergarten and our daughter's fourth day of third grade? Can't leave her out. And did I locate the autographed copy of Dustin's book that made an appearance in Taylor's Instagram post? And did I purchase it as a consolation prize / belated gift birthday to myself? Yes. Yes, I did. Thanks for leaving us. Little treat on the shelves. Hope it's not a disappointment that someone went and hunted it down without leaving for another fan to be pleasantly surprised by. So happy about the recent announcement that you're coming to Portland in April. We will definitely see you there. Thanks for sharing your lighthearted perspectives on the challenges and joys of parenthood and marriage. You are all our delight. Hope your son is setting into college life and the entire family's adjusting. I almost ugly cried at your description of the sibling goodbyes, even though we're still a decade away from that. Oof, I know it's only going to be here in a blink. Lots of love to your family in this new season. Casey. Thanks for the email, Casey. You're welcome to the book. I'm glad someone went and got it. Because had they not, I would have been like, pals probably wouldn't let me sign anymore.
A little Easter egg.
They're like, hey, no one come and got the last one, man. Yeah. Usually when somebody signs these, it's
they're like, they're still all here.
Yeah.
Oh, we still got a few of those around.
Yeah. There was an unsigned copy one somebody got. They actually wanted it without your signature for some reason. So, okay, well, let's do a little weekend recap. So this last weekend I was in Seattle. I've been west coasting, northwesting a decent amount. I got a lot of the coast coming up.
It's nice.
Yeah, it's really nice. Though it makes it harder to talk, we've noticed, because we're ironically, when we're in the same time zone, there's less of a window for us. But I was in Seattle with Taylor at Macaw Hall. I did it all weekend. It never got a laugh. I never stopped doing it. Macaw Hall, right? Macaw, anyway?
Yeah. You hear it on the radio a lot up there. They're always talking about.
So, I disagree, and I think that you have.
No.
Yeah. Can you Google something?
Okay.
When did they name it McCall Hall? I don't think you ever lived there when that place was called McCall Hall.
They talk about the Nutcracker nonstop in Seattle.
I know.
Nonstop. And it's at McCall Hall.
But it wasn't called that when we lived there.
No, I promise you, they're like the sets by renowned artist so-and-so and conducted by...
Yeah.
The Nutcracker has such a big advertising budget in Seattle. If
All
you
right.
listen to the radio, it does not stop.
You're right.
They're always talking about McCaw Hall.
You're right. 2002. I stand corrected. I'm just going to take my L here for a second. No. Okay. It was formerly known as the Civic Auditorium. I was just, I got bad information from a friend. I never heard it. And I think I'm just having to take my lump here because, as a performer and a guy in the music scene, you feel like a pride in knowing your city's venues.
Yeah.
And I'm just not cultured enough to know where the Nutcracker was. I went to Fifth Avenue Theater with you. That was the closest.
We did go to Nutcracker once.
Was it at McCaw?
Yeah.
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 Well, what
Pacific Northwest
all you need
Ballet
to know about
Company.
me is I didn't know where the plays in the Opera House were and a Nutcracker, but I do still know the full theme song to the State Fair. Because I'm more...
Yeah, in the South End.
Yeah, I'm a little more State Fair. You're a little more Nutcracker. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Together.
we're on the ground.
Feet on the ground. Clouds, weeds, feet on the ground. Always like to give a shout out to local businesses and stuff. Our favorite, Zoka. We were staying. We were actually near a Zoka. Zoka coffee is my favorite in the Northwest. I love it so much, and I think some of it's just sentimental. I love it, but also the coffee's great. There's Zoka throughout the Seattle area. And we went to one. They're like in the U District. There's some on the East Side. They're great, but I love them. And then I have not told you this yet. I hate to break your heart that I did this.
What?
But not only did I go to Top Pot, but what do they have at Top Pot right now? They have the pumpkin old-fashioned glaze, which might be the best donut I've ever had. The pumpkin old-fashioned...
You got it?
Oh, yeah.
You did not tell me this.
I know.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you from a distance. Maybe we'll go to Mary's today. Mary's has a pumpkin one, right?
No,
No?
they don't.
The pumpkin, pull up a picture. Top Pot Donuts. The Top Pot Donut Pumpkin Old Fashioned. It might be the best donut I've ever had.
The difference between Top Pot and other donut shops is
Go
that
to images.
they have a full espresso
Yes.
machine because it's Seattle.
It's the old fashioned one there.
Pumpkin spice donuts. No.
Oh, it's on the Instagrams there.
It does say pumpkin old fashioned.
Oh, God, it's so good. Wow. It's so good. And
So their coffee is as good as a coffee shop.
yeah.
And then their donuts are as good as a donut shop.
You have old fashioned is your favorite kind of donut. I think old fashioned is my favorite kind of donut too.
Yeah.
And it's only grown. I'm not exaggerating. I think they had like 6 different flavors of old fashioned.
Oh my gosh. So one of my first jobs in college, we could walk. It was like 2 blocks away from Top Pot. One of the originals, Top Pots.
The bookstore one. I think it's on
Yeah.
like
It's by the Space Needle.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then we would take our kids, when
Yeah.
they were little. So
But as
the
good as
whole
it
thing.
was, I don't think it was as good as our middle school's coffee and cocoa that you went to. Not to brag.
I'm
I know I went
shocked
to
I
Top
made it
Pot
to
and
that.
Zoka.
Shocked.
I was Top Pot and Zoka. You were coffee and cocoa. How many coffee and cocos
I've
have
gone
you
to
gone over
so many of those.
Yeah, parents, happy coffee and cocoa parents morning
Yeah.
season.
Our PTA at our middle school does it twice a year. And for 30 minutes, you stand around and say hi to people. And there's coffee and there's hot cocoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's whip.
Oh, that's nice.
Do they provide you a little syrup, little PSL syrup that you can...
No syrups.
No syrups.
I did see a mom add some whip to her coffee. Yeah.
Smart.
Yeah.
I don't think you probably brought your own coffee.
I pound my coffee.
Yeah.
Pound my coffee at home.
Yeah, that's true.
I no longer travel with tumbler coffee. That used to be a thing I did.
Yeah.
I used to have 12 to 16 ounces,
All time.
like a Yeti tumbler.
Yeah.
And I am now just an 8-ounce, pound it in
Yeah.
the morning kind of and go. But anyways, yeah, so I didn't think we were going to make it because you have to park. It's from 7:30 to 8
Yeah.
on Friday morning. But I was like, Claire, do you want to go? And, it's twice a year.
Yeah.
You always forget about it.
Yeah.
The day of, you're like, oh, no.
I was there last year because remember last year there was a friendship that got reconciled. It was actually kind of a nice moment.
It was actually amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big things can happen at Coffee and Co. There were apologies made.
Moves are happening.
We're in the school's garden area,
That was like
They've since started fighting again.
A 5-6 month rift that was restored.
In the garden on Coffee and Cocoa.
But it is, you got to show up to these things if you can.
Yeah.
So I did go to Coffee and Cocoa, followed by a volleyball tournament. So a lot of early mornings this weekend for me. We were at the volleyball tournament for 11 hours.
I really love the contrast of your life specifically because I don't know if this is going to happen yet, but on Saturday, because what I like about our lives, I always tell you, we have one foot on the red carpet and then we have one foot in the school pickup line. That's where we are. That's that's just the nature of our lives, and it's very unique. Volleyball tournament, Coffee and Cocoa. Yeah, that's what we're doing. And then every day, and then yesterday we got invited to an Emmys after party because we're friends with the host.
Yeah.
And I'm like, who at Coffee and Cocoa down in La Mesa? It's like, are you guys going to make it to you're an after party? Oh, the host invited us.
I'm literally making a grocery list. And you're like, and you're like, hey, I'm wondering, and I'm like, what?
Yeah. And I was like, not to get you out of the weeds, but this is a fun cloud that we're going to go into real quick. And you're like, maybe.
I was like, where is it?
Just a funny contrast of life. Yeah. That's unique in our line of work.
Well, I need to say that we did place third in the silver bracket.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So there's that.
Well, I also think it's funny.
At the volleyball tournament.
So you were at the volleyball tournament all day, and I kept telling, I always tell that to the group when I'm out. Like, when I'm complaining about shows or something, and I'm always like, Mel was at a 9, 11. How long were you?
So I left the house at 7.
Yeah, and
I got home at like 6.
Yeah. So 11 hours.
Yeah.
It's wild. I also, I wanted to talk a little bit about homecoming shopping because I thought you sent me, I get an email when there's like a bigger purchase made on
like the credit cards for Amazon.
Like, you're like, hey, I bought 3 purchases, or I bought 3 homecoming dresses.
Yeah.
Is this how we shop now because it used to be a whole thing for homecoming. You would go and it was an outing to go homecoming dress shopping.
I know. I really thought like we're gonna hit our stride and like go hit the mall.
Yeah.
She's gonna put 30 dresses in a dressing room.
Yeah.
We're just gonna be like there for hours. Might get a drink.
Yeah.
Like a pretzel.
Yeah.
But no, she does it all online. Yeah. So there's no camaraderie. But it's really just a little bit of negotiating. Like, you're like, doesn't cover much there, doesn't cover much there. Why don't we size up?
Yeah.
Size down. But we chose 3.
Yeah.
She chose
what about
3.
sweatpants and a starter jacket? Oh. That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Turtleneck dress.
It's not even going to be, so you're going to grab all 3, you're going to throw them in the back room, she's going to try them on, she's going to tell you which one she wants, you'll return the other 2.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. I guess it is.
I don't mind it because
it's less of a commitment in that regard,
one of my kids like just hates trying on clothes.
Yeah.
And
that's how I am. I hate it.
Yeah. And I was like, well, you need shorts.
Yeah.
So I'm going to order this pair and you tell me if you like it. And then we'll buy a second pair if you like it.
Yeah.
And then we were like, boom, we're done. So yeah, it's homecoming dress shopping, it's not very exciting, but it works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey. It's all fall stuff. Between Coffee and Coco's, you don't have time to go out and do a bunch of online shopping.
Yeah. Hopefully one of the 3 works.
Yeah.
We're not going to have time to like switch sizes, but
Yeah.
you have 3 options, so
We don't got time to go up to Bell Square.
that's right.
Bell Square, right? The mall? Bell
Square, yeah.
Yeah.
That was the
That was the high- that's-
fancy mall.
Yeah, and
In
that's what I
Seattle.
mean is you remember doing that with your mom. You've brought that up to me many
Yeah.
times about like, oh
Yeah.
wow, we went up to Bell Square, which from
Well,
Tacoma is very far. So
We were at the Bellevue track meet,
Mm-hmm.
and then we went prom dress shopping.
I hope that one of these
Yeah.
Northwest trips you get to come up because you do have a fondness for the Northwest, and I got a lot of them coming up. So
Yeah.
hopefully it's not just Spokane. All due respect to Spokane.
Oh, I was gonna say the one thing that my daughters still enjoy is they love getting their nails done,
Yeah,
and we'll usually do it the week of a dance.
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so I don't
So that's
enjoy it,
the,
but that is a fun thing for
Yeah.
them.
Well,
So.
that's actually a nice segue
Yeah.
into, and I'll save the drama of my ankle story for another time. I broke my ankle. It's not a great story. I don't want to talk about it. I got bad ankles. Yeah.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
It's all right.
I mean, I could have left you some time to discuss this.
No,
but
I am.
Yeah.
You know how happy I am to not talk about this?
I do know how happy you are because you're over it.
I jogged.
Yeah.
I took a bad step. It went down. I went to urgent care. I'll tell the story another time.
When you write the button for it.
I'll tell it
Yeah.
on stage. Here it is. It's supposed to
You're in
elevate.
a walking boot.
Yeah. It's probably my 5th time in one of these. It's just you just get over it. I jogged. I took a bad step. Freaking stupid. Me. I know I'm not. It wasn't stupid. I was.
It sucks.
That's what it is. Is you hate a setback, but
Yeah.
these things happen. But what you were saying actually does tie in, I think, a
Yeah.
lot to. We want to talk about like the rise of fall. Like why it's getting so popular, and what you're saying is what a lot of people are saying. Why it's so
Go ahead.
why it's so popular now, and it's kind of celebrated and thought so fondly of is it has a lot of what are they called, like repeat events. You know?
Yeah, it's
before
like
you
it's a shared event, but it's like a seasonal.
it's like
event.
a tradition. That's what it is. People,
Milestones.
traditions. That's what I mean. Like
In the article, the fall article, they had a name for it, like a psychological element, or psychological term, which is like, we gotta find it here. It was actually the other article.
Oh, you're right.
Sorry.
There it is. Yep. You're right.
This one was more psychological.
The star.
landmark. Scroll up real quick.
Landmark.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Temporal landmark.
temporal.
Temporal.
Yeah.
there
Sorry,
it is.
temporal landmark. Yeah.
Can
They allow
I
us
get the
to put in the
shrimp
past.
temporal? Sorry. That's good. I didn't know if that joke was gonna hit the way you said it.
That is literally me every time I order at a restaurant. You say it all quiet so no one can hear you.
I believe the word you're looking for there, Billis, is temporal, like temporary.
I need a tissue.
Got a food joke in on you guys. Got a food.
Oh my gosh.
Don't worry. This is only a tempura experience.
Yeah, exactly. This too shall pass. So, according to this PhD, part of the reason that fall is so popular is temporal landmarks. They're deep fried landmarks. Isn't that what tempura is?
Yeah.
Deep fried? Yeah. Deep fried landmarks. Can I get the temporal shrimp and landmark, please? Can you scroll down again?
The egg rolls.
Divide life into distinct mental phases. They allow us to put in the past negative experiences that propel a fresh outlook. According to this article right here, which is on Very Well Mind, I'm sure we'll put a link to it in the episode description. As young kids, we learn that fall is filled with new people, places, and opportunities. It's when we get all our new school supplies and we're excited to dive into activities. The association stays with us into adulthood. There's a feeling of excitement and promise in the air. So the love of fall is psychologically there. I've always felt like this, and they articulate it here. Fall feels like the new year, not January.
Yeah.
January stinks. January is the worst month of the year every year.
Yes.
Yes. So it is. There is something psychologically that's happening about fall that just feels kind of new.
Yeah, it's like a fresh start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. Can you click back to the episode doc? Yeah. I feel like there's a couple elements there too. Like there's a lot of return things, school, dances, like there's a lot of repeat events that we were talking about, landmarks. Also, some of it is just football.
Yeah.
Like, and football, and I don't mean like just watching football. There's so many things around football that are communal. Like guys and girls, people in general get excited about their fantasy football drafts. Joel's in a fantasy league, I think, with his friends in school right now. You got all your friends at your college. You don't even need us anymore. So like the fantasy sports, I know that you're not in this world, like a huge deal for a lot of people. Have
Big
you
community.
seen that? Have you seen how like there's different ways that people pick the draft order? My favorite I've seen is they'll do 40-yard dashes. Whoever gets the lowest.
Oh my gosh.
And half of them are guys pulling up with hamstring injuries.
Yeah.
You can't. Take it from this guy who did a light jog in dirt and broke his ankle. 40-yard dash.
You gotta stop.
You can't. You gotta. And then also, I mean, you look at a full. I mean, I was in Seattle.
The trees.
And the trees, but you look at a full stadium of people
sorry.
and you're like,
Wrong.
no, but the point is like people are coming together for this exciting thing. Like football, I love football and baseball equally. Football events are more special because our football games are more special because there's less of them.
Yeah.
So you're like, okay, so my team has 12 games this year or 17 games or whatever type of 5 or 7 or 9 of them are going to be at home. When can we do that? When can we get that on the calendar? Can I get to go one of the...
You're gonna tailgate, or you're gonna have a watch party, or you know, have it on.
Exactly. Yeah. When are people gonna come over from Monday Night Football? Are people gonna do this? It's very fun. It represents a gathering of people.
It's very entertaining.
Yeah.
And then there's all like comfort food.
Yeah.
Is a very fall.
I thought you would like this. The colors. Did you read this? So
no.
This is in the article. There's a psychological element viewers are potentially experiencing when consuming the neutral tones of the fall aesthetic. Quote, colors that are very low in saturation, not bright and not vibrant, are typically seen as being very soothing. Therefore, it can also soothe our emotions, says Karen Haller, a color psychology specialist and the author of The Little Book of Color. I knew you were going to like that.
I do like that.
I knew you'd love that so much.
I did have a color theory class in
college. I know. I thought you would look at that and be like, how do I get that book?
The Little Book of Color.
The Little Book of Colors.
I already have some of those books.
So they're really...
color theory.
I mean, we've talked about it before, and I think we're going to talk about, again, too, like, there is a social media element, of course, of why fall is so popular.
Fall aesthetic.
Fall aesthetic. It's very... it is like very visual. Like it's your firework photos suck. Pool party photos stink. Summer is not as photogenic as fall. You know, fall is the photogenic sibling.
Well, it's also when a lot of like people do their family portraits for Christmas cards. Yeah. You know, like some leaves and you know, all that.
Let me ask you this, Melissa. If the seasons were 4 children, what's the birth order? What's the... I mean, I think the one we know right away is summer is baby, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So then the middle child is winter.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, Well, okay, this is interesting because I'd love to talk about this for a while. I mean, one of the middle children, the third is spring, because if you have 4 kids, the third is going to be your most forgotten, neglected, nobody cares about, right?
Well, I think the showstoppers are summer and fall.
So first and
So
yeah.
So that's why the baby got summer, and
I think
firstborn gets fall.
A firstborn gets fall because all the pictures are of fall. Okay, so here we go. Let's break this down. I like this a lot. So if the seasons were children, fall is the firstborn.
Yes. There's a lot of photos.
A lot of photos.
Events.
Events all over your mom's Instagram.
Family gatherings. Special food.
Everyone's favorite, special, celebrated. We all love them so much. The baby is summer, just fun.
Go with the flow.
Just go with the flow. We actually don't really care how you do. It's just fun that you're here.
Easy breezy.
No matter what, we love you so much.
Yep.
You're the best.
Yeah.
Then the second born, I think, would be winter.
I said winter. Yep.
Because I would say winter of a different gender. So if this is the boy or the girl, so does carry some older kid, like, because it has Christmas.
Right.
I mean, because December is the best month of holidays.
Yeah.
So you have that. You have.
So you do get, you get Christmas.
You get a little attention on you, for sure. You get like one big thing, but it's still.
One big gift.
One big gift. But still, you are. But to be fair, you're still very much sharing that spotlight.
You're living in the shadow of fall.
Yeah. But you did get one moment. You did have one special moment.
Got celebrated for sure.
And then the third child is spring. Third
Gone
and four,
an instant.
In an instant, a total formality. We forget you're here. Every once in a while.
It's busy.
Yeah, it's very busy. It's busy just to try and get attention. It stays busy just so it stands out. And then every once in a while, it'll have this like beautiful, perfect day. And you're like, I forgot you were here. Oh my gosh. I forgot about spring entirely. Also a thing about
sporadic weather.
Yeah. Also a thing about summer with the baby is like, this is fun and this is nice. Also, it's fire season. I think this works out. So
that's why I named all of my 4 children after the season.
Yeah. Nobody needs their kids spring.
Autumn though.
Well, autumn is fall.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about names.
They'll name them.
That's funny you said that, because let's just forget all the kids that do have names in spring. April, May.
Yeah. We'll give them the month, but
That's
nobody
true.
wants to be associated with the season. But so, okay, I thought this was interesting too. There's psychological thing. This doctor says here, people tend to feel more comfortable about their bodies and appearance in fall because they're wearing more bulkier clothing.
Yes.
The colors are soothing. People feel more comfortable with their body and their clothes.
And the food is comfort food.
The food is comfort food. There's landmark. There is a social media aspect, absolutely, to fall, but some of it is just there's a lot of psychology to why you're enjoying fall so much. It's really nice.
It is nice.
Is it your favorite season? As a middle child?
Right. Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do like the extra structure. I don't know. Like summer is exhausting.
Summer is exhausting.
It's wonderful, but it's exhausting.
Yeah, fall is nice weather, nice holidays. It really plus some structure.
Well, it's the pumpkin baked goods.
Yeah.
Pumpkin baked goods.
Maybe I'm overthinking it.
elite.
It might just be the pumpkin baked goods. Yeah.
They are the best.
Well, here's a debate.
Yes.
Here's a debate that Taylor and I had over the weekend. Should pumpkin flavors be year round?
So that there's just an association with fall that makes it better.
Yeah.
That you give fall the pumpkin stuff. Yeah. So I think
That in no way whatsoever answered my question.
Okay. Well, I was thinking like seasonal fruit.
Yeah.
You know, like summer gets like all the fruit.
Right.
Right? Watermelon and berries and all. You know, like it's seasonally, like peaches.
Yeah.
It's the best.
Get my peaches down in Georgia.
So
shame on me, 90s kid, for not,
I was going
doing
peaches.
Oh, that's
well,
funny.
I did that,
yeah,
but
yeah.
that's not what I thought of.
It is interesting that the word. Yeah, I thought.
States.
Yeah. 3 Peaches songs. Yeah.
Millions of peaches. That's
Peaches
what was
for me. Yeah. Played at my summer camp.
Okay, so
Peaches.
technically, like root vegetables are in season in the fall.
Okay.
You know, like squash
Yeah.
and like pumpkin and
I love
stuff.
things. So we're back in the weeds.
Just for the record, those are not root vegetables.
Ugh. Gourds? I don't.
Yeah, those are vining. They're like vining,
you're right.
like squashes.
Pumpkins grow on vines.
That was fun for me. That was very fun for me. I don't.
I'm not technical, Andy.
In the winter, we get a lot more of our
Yeah,
root
root vegetables would be potatoes, sweet potatoes.
You know how how different that would have been if
Carrots.
I knew that and I corrected you? It would have been a fight. I was like, if I would have been, is that a root vegetable? You'd be like, you don't do any of the shopping.
A root and a vine. I was on the right track, but you're right. You're right. One summer.
You know, like you want to be engrafted into the
Yeah.
vine. The vine. Okay. It's a metaphor. Vines.
Yeah,
anyways.
Yes.
You know weeds is what you know.
One summer, my preschool that my child attended asked us to water the pumpkin plants.
Oh, nice.
And we did that a couple times, and then it rained the entire summer. We did not need to water those plants.
I tried to grow a pumpkin when I was a kid.
Downpour rain.
We got pumpkin seeds in school, and I tried to grow it in the backyard. And I got it to where I got a little sprout. It started to come out, and I was like, nice. And then I was like, man, this is probably going to be a long time before this is a pumpkin. And then I lost interest. I didn't have the patience for it.
Yeah.
I was a 9-year-old undiagnosed ADHD kid.
On brand.
Yeah, I was a lot. I mean, this is literally a book of Frog and Toad.
Yeah.
You're supposed to sing to it or something, right? Maybe if you sing to it. I'm Arnold LaBelle. Tomorrow.
I lost my button.
Yeah. The whole world is full of buttons and none of them are mine. If any of you know Frog and Toad, particularly the audiobooks that we listen to on CD with our children. So root vine.
Yeah. Okay, so no, keep pumpkin to fall.
Yeah.
Let fall have pumpkin. It's amazing.
I think you're
It's
right.
the literal best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's very interesting that there's like last year I remember we talked about oh no, it's like a social media thing and why millennials are obsessed with fall. I remember that, and it is true. We do.
Yeah.
We love it so much. And I think everyone got really excited about fall, and then it kind of became popular to like make fun of that, and then it's kind of back to like, no, it is great. It is wonderful. It's also like a nice temperature. I love it. So fall, y'all. Quick bingo dingos, and let's get out of here. I finally finished Andor. It's so good. It's so good.
Did you finish it too, Andy?
Yes. Yeah.
It's so good.
It's fantastic.
And to quote a video that went super viral that I think we both sent to each other, you don't have to like Star Wars. Actually, you might like it more if you don't like Star Wars. I've found with the Andor, this is a bit of a hot take, but I could be wrong. I found with Rogue One, or Andor and Rogue One, which are both Star Wars properties, I found that the people who have a casual interest in Star Wars, which is me, really, really like those.
Those two things.
Those two things. And I think that people that love Star Wars don't like it as much, and I think that part of the reason they don't like it as much is because we all like it more than the other things. And I think in their hearts they know it is better, but they have a hard time because it doesn't involve all their favorite characters. And
So, like the purists.
the purist, my biggest gripe with Star Wars, and listen, as a guy wearing a Batman shirt and loves comic books and reads them all the time and have my big hot takes on sci-fi, my biggest gripe about the Star Wars universe is it's all about a galaxy far, far away and the worlds and these planets and data. But at the end of the day, one family matters. These freaking Skywalkers. They just keep coming up. And now we got Palpatine's family too, I guess. So we got two families that matter. That's it. We have two families that matter in this entire universe. Everything's based around these stinking families. And Andor and Rogue One don't care about them at all. They're not in any of them. I mean, that being said, the best Darth Vader action you get in any movie is at the end of Rogue One. But it's a total afterthought. And so it's great. It's really, really good. I really like Andor. And you're watching Wednesday with Claire. You haven't finished yet because I don't think all of the episodes are out yet.
Season 2 came out, and then they released in 2 parts. I think we have 2 more left. And I was telling you, I thought what happened in like the 6th episode was going to be the finale. So
a good 6th episode.
Yeah, so that's good. It's been fun. We've enjoyed it. So
something to watch with your preteen girl.
Yeah, and Gloria has watched some of them with us as well. So yeah,
Great.
and
I like him
you
too.
watched some of them.
I like Tim Burton. I'm sitting here in a Batman shirt.
Bunch of amazing actors. Like Catherine Zeta-Jones is in it, and that SNL guy that I'm blanking on his name is Uncle Fester.
Oh, Fred Armisen.
Fred Armisen. Yeah. So I
haven't started watching it.
Steve Buscemi is in
the
season
new
2. Yeah.
Principal. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. So check it out if you haven't.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Hey everybody, we want to give a special shout out and thanks to our As Essential as Oils level patrons. That's $25 up a month and up. You get it. Thank you everybody. It means a lot to us. That is Adam Bush,
Averill Griffiths,
Allison Nelson,
Andy and Darlene Gurton,
Bonnie Galindo,
Brandon Schoenberger,
Carrie Teague,
Chris Finn,
Christopher and Bridget Finlin,
Code to Grow,
Courtney Eibling,
Damaris Diaz-Stevens,
Daniel Owens,
Dave and Melissa Cox,
Dave Hoagland,
Dustin Daly,
Jason and Francis White,
Jen Thirk,
Jonathan Rivera,
Jordan Cowan,
Juliana Smith,
Lori Amos,
Lauren and Nick Rachel,
Matt and Sam Slosdom,
Michelle Carlson,
Nick Cordell,
Norman Perron.
Preston and Rachel Wilson.
Also, if that's Perrin, I'm sorry. Also, Preston and Rachel Wilson. I'm sorry if we mess these up. We're trying our best.
You're up.
Raina Camps.
Robert and Nellie Capin.
Stephen Menya.
Zachary and Tammy Moyle.
And Tiffany Payne. Bye.
Thank you.